weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. Texas. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So Mississippi State's return team will have that offense backed up. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him as he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, and they're going to mark him just a little short. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Makes the grab down the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Valdez. Gets it out quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Puts one in the spin cycle. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. They're bringing heat. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? You can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field, and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Mississippi State will blow out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Texas's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. Brooklyn is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud,
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Man, I think this defense is right. The bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense just has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
Steps away to find some room. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they are going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is unbelievable.
And off from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one. They knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Right? This is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start. Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years, the big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's got the tight end. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Longhorns in the hurry up. They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! Oh, the block. The offensive line will take him to hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find the line. Slip through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. There's a lot of vision because the blocking is outstanding.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an
Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling. Not easy to do.
Pass 2nd and 13. Holds it on the bootleg fake. Complete downfield. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. They needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll try to run for it. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Bulldogs are flying down the field. Looking for a gap. It's McDuffie. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The back goes in motion. Takes the easy throw in the flat. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets to the 26-yard line? Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. The RPO, it's complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. He's looking to throw it. Unleashes one deep. Catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of yards. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this.
RPO complete to open the drive.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to BYU. They'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He's got it on the right. At the 35, he's got more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Slides it. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. And the Longhorns are in the hurry up.
Second down.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot him at the 42. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He fires to the left side. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns!
It is now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But dude, if you put a good drive together. This is a 7-point game, so call him no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And the quarterback is knocked down back to the 13. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think and put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jump in.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Right down the middle. He caught it. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
You're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race. You've got to win games, you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. They've got the lead and tried to put this one in a headlock here in week 10.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead moves to 21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Off the play fake on first down. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Looking to throw, it's Valdez. He's got him this time. There's no getting around the fact that they have really scuffled in the first half of SEC play, and now the task is to try to turn it around.
And a lot of times it requires shifting your goals, and this is not how you want it to start, but how can we win this week?
He's off to the races. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
To the air on first down. And the quarterback is close back at the 35.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. He's going to pass on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Mississippi State right back to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Touchdown, Longhorn! The defense with the scoop and score. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swimming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always want to play offense anyways, and hurt that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down in the 12-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Looking to pass, it's Valdez. Throws to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. The defense going to stop and block with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got his man. At the 40, there he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the 1st half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Throwing right. Finds the big tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it in the middle, it's Need. And a good job in coverage there. They stopped it after just a few. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty count, it's just the... So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They finally make the stop at the big run. There's plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Pocket starts to collapse. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKO.
The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Takes the handoff. It's Cherry. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun. Give on the inside. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Valdez. Quickly to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabs it in the middle.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it up to 48. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Back to the air one more time. Caught in the backfield. It's McDuffie. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on the play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The hand to the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Off play action. throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Fast motion from the offense. Going up top on first down. He finds his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got his man quickly. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage to him.
And this offense is built around him. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Try to barge their way in. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the sack. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a straight right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further. Kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's McDuffie. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Back to pass, it's Valdez. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he can't find the receiver, and down he goes.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they're not on the same page there. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that. Make the INT almost put this one away.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Grace. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows back up and wear this defense out.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And how about when obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. It's a reverse. Can't get him to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. Snapped it in the shotgun. Bought a little time, lets it go. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. Strikes the blow. Touchdown, Texas! And the beatdown has ensued. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Utah is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social and already seen a couple of recruits change their minds. They're trailing by 24 to BYU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Just a really nice play. Not a return, and that's all right.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're getting your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Have them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this dude.
Here comes the Texas offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that pass rush.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That's a live ball. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Touchdown, Longhorn! And the punishment has been extended. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this always is the fate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas. Mississippi State, 14.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Looking to throw, it's Valdez. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but the sweet Woolen catch is plenty to give them a first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Looking to move it through the air. Coming after him. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. They'll snap it from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got nailed trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. From the shotgun, the inside give. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. This is the type of player that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
They just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in the community. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.